Okay, here we are in part 2. I hope you can hear me okay and see me okay. This is the best I can do. So, I've shown you the other part of the thing and with the foam in here. Now we've got a little addition and it fits right in there just like that, and it needs to be snug. And on here you'll see I've got a little grid. This is sticky on both sides. It's called the little bee, and I'll show you that another time. So it's sticky. You put your card on here, or your stock, whatever you want. You can line it up if you want to, and that'll hold it. All right, and then I've had a request to do the flamingos. So that's what I'm going to show you. If I can get it off here. Okay, this is the first one of the flamingos. Kind of lay it on there where you want it. Flip your lid so it sticks. Now I don't have all the right colors, so I'm kind of using what I have just to show you. There's definitely a learning curve to doing this layered stuff. So ink up your stamp, flip it over, smooth it out. Okay, there's your first impression. Now, if you don't have enough ink down on this one, don't worry about it, because I found that the second one of these just about covers up the first one. So you don't need it to be complete coverage. Okay, so here's the second one. Now here's where it gets tricky. You've got to line it up. I use this little spot here. That seems to work. And make sure you got the neck lined up. Oops. Yeah, it wants to stick on you, so. Okay. Put your lid down. Stick it on there. Do your next color, which, like I said, I don't have all the correct colors, so I'm just kind of doing what I had. And you'll see it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, because it just about covers up what you did. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll do that one again. And of course the good thing is it'll go exactly where it was before, which you all know that. Okay, that's a little better. Now I'm doing this kind of quickly, so if you were doing this, at home, you would take a little more care than I am. Okay, peel that one off. And do your third one. And of course, always make sure the ink is dry in between, otherwise you're going to pick up too much on the stamp. Okay, line that one up again. And here again, you really got to check and make sure he is where you want him. Okay, that looks reasonably good. Okay, use your next darker color and ink him up good. Okay. Now you can kind of see, and we might just give him a little second coat. And you can do this as many times as you think to get the right amount of ink down. Okay, that's better. Clean him off. And I found that you can clean these cling stamps pretty easily with just a little water. You know, just kind of hold them under some warm water, rinse them off, let them dry. Okay, so now here comes the really tricky part, lining up the legs and the beak. Okay, the legs go right there, right at the bottom of that little nub. And getting them there is the tricky part. Okay. And then the beak is just as tricky. There's a little spot there that you got to line up that is going to be the eye. And that's where it gets tricky because it wants to stick to you. It's not... Let me get a little tool here. Okay, try and line up the eye as best you can. He won't come out perfect, but like I said, when you're doing this by yourself, you can play with it and make it better. Okay, now we've got some black ink for him. And here again with the black, you might want to do this a couple times. Okay, I think you can see that he's coming along. Do it once more. Ta-da! Okay. And you can kind of see he's not too bad. And here's one that I did the first time actually, and I don't know if you can see, but I added a little glitter to him. Now you can add your embellishments and do backgrounds and everything, but that's the layered stamp. And this is the great little tool, which cost me about half of what it is to buy it. I saw this on YouTube, someone else made one, and I kind of followed the directions, and it's not too hard. It takes a little bit of tweaking, but you can do it, and if you can't, let me know. I've got the stuff. I can make you one. Till next time, happy stamping.